already explained, should be understood. Me and my nigga good, it's all love straight from the dirt, dug up from the lot in the hood. All this fly shit ain't come without hate. Lies, fake niggas and snakes, masquerading as your foe, like you won't give them smoke. Fuck a toke, I ruin these clothes quick, take me for joke. Now they wanna holler my shit's dope when I had them high from the first quote. Think we ain't hear that bullshit blabber, idle chatter from the peanut galleries. Now these niggas on their knees from this anaconda squeeze, whispering please. Thought they knew me to murder, showed them friendship separated by 6 degrees. Tried to play grown men, prodded the black cavemen. No need to plead, let go, nigga, I say win. When the windpipe no longer pipes win. When them pipes come out, they hands go up in the wind. Fuck friends, buffoons hot air like balloons, about to get popped soon. Taking room for real goons who get it from the mud, but eat with silver spoons. My testament to niggas turn hoes was once glue. Lying ass, ratting niggas faking like they true. Claiming OG, really bitches, acting brand new. Niggas got a problem with me, address it. I spread flu. Let's take a head count and see how many threads they counting. Who really about what the fuck they yap about? Motherfucker. See, my mistake was time, thinking that knowing niggas your whole life, and that time equates to honor and respect and loyalty. But a born snake, a born fake, can't operate outside its genetic code. That's not how they were built. If it ain't in them, well, what else would you expect from them?
Jumping up this cook up, grind time, no look up. Look for me, I've been booked up, now I'm the big fish, they wanna hook up. Scene change when I pull up, scheme changes like Mo Bucks. Lane changing like hold up, used to know but now I don't know us. I got the glow like shown up, raw blue on my show chucks. Been dope since Robux, I'm in the psych ward because I go nuts. Slice of turkey like cold cuts, mad cause niggas couldn't hold us. Game changes like cold crush, got an appetite for this gold rush. Niggas thought it wouldn't be us, mad as hell when they see us. Mad cause niggas wanna be us, they keep praying hard to defeat us. Been counted out my whole life, raise the count on my show price. Fuck half, I want the whole slice. Judge me, I need 5 mics. Top tiers, my flow game. Spark shit, I'm like propane. Niggas is not who they proclaim, just ride the way to my flow change. Steady dropping like boom boom, passing niggas like zoom zoom. Doubting me is like too soon, the ways I make is like typhoon. Another level like faux show, I'ma always hit my free throw. Y'all boys niggas like Kojo, just mad we did it, no promo. Y'all cash the checks, we just stack mo. Waiting to see how they act though. Planting seeds, my rack grow. I'm in the studio with my stack bro. Looking for us, we passing them up. Wanna beat us, we smashing them up. In a 2C, the pop in the clutch. How you go low when our status is up? Ain't no need for flashing a buck. Keep believing in God we trust, cause he is the reason we running them up. Y'all left out, no seat on the bus.
There you have it. Let's address this elephant in the room. Real niggas do real things. Stack brothers, bitch.
What's happening?
Yeah, shit, there it is. Y'all
K
know
Kool,
what it is, man.
K Kool.
Shout out K Kool.
What's happening? K Kool. Man, what's
What
up, bro?
happening?
Kool Conversations. That's what we doing. K Kool can't make it in tonight, and that's okay. You know, we gonna
I'ma hold it
That's
down.
what there it is. Okay, shout out to Tweez.
I'm gonna hold it down for you, Kool Cam. I got your back, fam.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know,
All day.
there it is, incorporated all day long, all day, every day. We want to make that official and secure, put that on everybody's brains. We here with Soldier by Blood, of course. You know what I'm saying? We linked in, we tapped in. I just came back from Chicago myself. Yeah, and 55, man, 55 go to Memphis, and they go to New Orleans. Go to New Orleans, Memphis, St. Louis, and Chicago, and Milwaukee. So look, man, pull up on us. Pull up on us. That's it. You know, follow that river. Follow the river on up that line type shit. I'm unsure what the brothers want to talk about tonight.
Man, we talking about it all, man. You know how we do. We a walking podcast. We a walking party. You That's a whole nother conversation right there.
Man.
We want to tap in today about who's to blame for the state of our community. A lot. You got men that want to say, "Oh, women," and you got women that want to say men. You got men and women that want to say the white man.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of aspects to this question, and I think first and foremost, if we want to be all politically correct, I feel like we all gonna be like, well, let's start with us. Okay, us. But what is us? Yeah. What are we going to do? Who's to blame for the state of our community if we not doing nothing? There it is.
All day.
Well, I mean, I'll kick it off. That kind of touched me a little bit. I feel like it's hard to find a blame. I feel like we should stop spending time trying to find who to blame, as opposed to adjusting and making the moves that we need to make. Because if we look at it as like the white man type shit, we always talk about the white man is, the white man that. But I mean, how do they survive around us without having some sort of security? That is their security. They had to create a security for themselves because, I mean, they can't match us. They know they can't match us. They need us to even survive out here. So how can you be mad at them? But that goes into a maturity and when you start to study yourself and where you come from in your lane. You know, so I mean, I don't think it's nobody to blame. And then, like Rico said, it's of course we're gonna get macho and say, it's us. We gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, I understand that part too. Well, I mean, at the same time, we have to do that. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay strong on that. We have to move towards the security of our community. Yeah. We have to. We have to. We have no other choice.
Don't y'all have them visions of and I definitely want you to chime in, Tweezy. But don't y'all have the visions of the kids running and playing, and I'm talking about not scared of nothing. What is fear? You know what I'm saying? Like the earth ain't earthquaking, the police ain't killing, just kids being free. Just being free. Food ain't fucked with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Water systems are great. We drinking tainted water, bro. Imagine, how old these pipes is in St. Louis.
Man, this shit was made about in like the 1900s type shit.
You know how much rust and shit come through them pipes? But yeah, that's go ahead, Tweez.
Nah, but you hitting it on the nail, cause that's where I'm going. Cause I would want you to ask the question one more time, so I can make sure I'm answering it correctly.
Who's to blame for the state of our community?
Okay, so. I'm definitely not gonna go to the white man, but if people want to go there, I understand why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is, but our state of our community always starts with the government. That's what America is on, the government. So if you have any blame on, as far as, because I think the state of community is livable to where I can go home, I ain't dead right now. So it ain't a bad thing where we live in that, but if you saying like the actual state of it, if you're talking about like why motherfuckers mass killing, because you talk about the kids, that's the number one death of our children right now, is mass killing. That's what can we blame that on? The government. That's where the guns coming from, right? How we getting the straps? How can we get it? How can we attain these things? You know what I'm saying? Why is it poisoning our food? And I'm saying it, that's over. I'm saying it like that, but it is. It's not, some of that shit in there we don't supposed to have in there. It don't supposed to be in there. But they put it in there. So I will put some blame on the government. And I say it's 50-50, you know what I'm saying? It's us and it's the government.
You got something else?
Yeah, we can talk about this all day. On some real shit.
Man.
The government is who runs us, and even with the COVID shit, and I talk about the COVID shit all the time. You know, if it's like, okay, even back in the day when they used to say, we sick, boss? We sick, boss? Now all of a sudden everybody just got this sickness. Oh, it's something in the air, something coming, and now we got all these different things going on. I'm feeling like this and I'm feeling like this. It's the TV telling you it's feeling like that. It's so many people whose older family members have went into the hospital and they tell them it's COVID, you can't come in with them, and all of a sudden they tragically die or they didn't make it. Like, no, what about the mask? What about this? Why you can't suit me up like you suited up?
Right.
You know, I want to go in there and see my peoples. No, they in there killing them folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts. And they're killing them folks. Perfectly healthy people. Got a cold or something like that, or maybe even scared. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen something on TV, because that's what's running us and that's what's our programming. That's why There It Is Incorporated. That's why we exist. That's why we do what we do, to show real news, to show you people what's going on. Facts. We showing y'all what's going on. Facts. We are failing because we are not putting forth our best efforts, because we allowing other things to happen for us as opposed to making shit happen. Facts. Facts. We have the mobility. We have everything that we could do. We can run as far as we want to run if we willing to run. Period, bro. Period. They ain't got nothing. They can't stop us from doing nothing.
I definitely agree. And with that being said, because definitely you made some great points that definitely need to be heard. I think what comes after that is like, damn, okay, it's just like starting a business or something. Where do I start? Everybody got all these dreams of what wants to happen. It's like, where do we start? You know what I'm saying? What is the first move to get there to this change that we want? And don't get me wrong, like I definitely understand entities like us, you know what I'm saying, entities like yours, you know what I'm saying? All of us work in a conglomerate, you know what I'm saying, for the betterment of our people. We do what we can do for the people we can do it for.
All day.
But it's like, as a whole, what is that first step that we do to move towards it?
Could I speak on it?
Yeah, definitely.
Let me hit your COVID situation too. I want to hit that a little bit because y'all heard of Ebola. Y'all heard of the swine flu and the chicken flu.
Absolutely.
It's pretty much was like COVID, except those presidents knew how to contain it and wanted to contain it. You get what I'm saying? We never shut down because of those situations. Am I right or wrong? Until COVID came. So you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a pandemic. It was a pandemic.
Real talk.
Come on. If you think about it, come on.
And everybody fell for it.
Yeah. So I just wanted to talk on that a little bit. As far as the next thing we should do, you know what I'm saying? This is what I think about every time. That's why, you know, we all heard of Malcolm X. We heard about Martin Luther King. Little do people know that Malcolm X was kind of going toward Martin Luther King at the end. Not all the way.
He didn't agree.
Yeah, but it was coming a little closer than it was in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And my point of that is just tripping off of, are we trying to become part? We are a part of America right now. Are we trying to put us more in America like we've been doing and it's been working to a certain extent since Trump got in and turned the little bullshit backwards? But overall, or are we trying to be independent of America, which is going to be a whole nother situation, and it ain't going to work.
Nah,
it ain't. It's not in America. Now, if you want to go outside somewhere else, then you got to deal with what they own. So we got to figure that part out first. Do we want to be part of this system and make it better for us? Or do we want to get out of the system and just try to do it without that and go against the system? That's what I think we need to figure out first.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think that it's a good system if it was true.
If it was ran by more people like us, it's really what you're
honest
saying.
people that want to get some shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Even,
yes.
I was just sitting there thinking. I was thinking the other day because I was talking to this lady about the candidates that's running. She don't like Trump. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a woman that, you know what I'm saying? It's a woman that's running against him. You know,
Nikki Haley.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
about. Smart lady. But at the same time, my mom like, you know, me myself, I got experience with women and like, ooh, we want a woman running this motherfucker. You know what
I don't agree with that, man. I don't.
Like, no. I'm just saying. I'm talking about me personally.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but
whoa.
That's not the. I think Hillary Clinton could have ran this country way better than Donald Trump, and that's what I'm saying. Now, I don't think like that, man. I know a lot of women who are logical.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? They might not be my queen, they might not be my sister, but I know some.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So if you in politics like that
was heavy.
I'm just saying. If you in politics and we're in this type of politics. If you up there in them type of politics and you are running for president, give these people they fucking don't shit on them like they not that.
Real talk.
I'm just saying that it's because they are. Hey, no, don't do them.
Shout out Katina Wilson.
Corey,
she running for Missouri representative.
Corey Bush.
She running for Missouri representative.
That's why I be listen.
Oh, I just found out today.
Corey Bush, much love to Corey Bush for sure.
And they own her.
Yeah, they own her.
They trying to get her. You know what I'm saying? But
we trying to get her too. Somebody sent Corey Bush a third is, man.
Hey,
tell her we is for her. She's right there in Page Day. I live across the street from her office.
And this is a good note to say on y'all show, man. So people won't think we be hating on our queens, on our sisters. I've been saying this for a minute, and this is why I don't fuck with Trump. And this is one of the best reasons I don't fuck with Trump. You chauvinist. You can't shit on our motherfucking queens. You know what I'm saying? Fonnie Willis is on his ass. That's a black queen that's in the DOJ, that's representing Georgia on that bullshit, on the case where he was on some bullshit and he attacking her. Don't attack our black queen that's in the vice president. I know she with a white dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She's a black queen as vice president. The very first woman president was a vice president. First woman president was a woman of color. Period. It wasn't a white woman, and no shame, nothing on that. But I'm just saying, this is facts. And here comes Trump.
Yeah.
I believe when our queens win, we win.
I believe that to a certain extent, but are they our queens? You know, is that a strategic plan? Did he grab that black woman and bring her along to put her in the presidential place to promote that? You looking at commercials these days, and I don't watch much TV, but you see commercials these days. It's white boys with black women. They promoting this whole agenda with that.
They're gay.
No, we talking politics. Let's stick to the politics.
Commercials.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I feel like
politics,
I feel like that's all. I feel like that's all politics too. You know, I feel like that's what's being pushed, and that's the agenda.
Not politics is okay. I get that. So let me just say this, because I'm not trying to diminish none of that type of shit. When Barack got in, it made African American men feel like they could be presidents or whatever the hell they could be. If a black vice president woman come in that's black, that makes my daughters feel like they could be that. I don't give a fuck about the other shit. You got to take the good with the bad. It's always a mirror. Which one you gonna go on though? You know what I'm saying? Which one you gonna hang on? You gonna hang on? That's not my queen that's in the vice president, so I don't really give a fuck who she with. But the representation of my daughter seeing that, not that we can talk to them about who they gonna date or who they gonna date or blah blah blah. That's not her That's not her fight. To me, it's not. That's just so kind of when it comes to those type of things, man, and it's politics, I can't fall all the way into the everything else behind it, cause then it's taken away from that. It's a queen up there that's black. I don't give a fuck. She might divorce this dude and get a black dude. We gonna change our mind? I'm just saying this. We don't. What are we really tripping off of? Is it your girl with you, right? If you have a woman, she with you. You got your black. I don't give a fuck about her like that. I just give a fuck about the. Hey, she made it. That's history. That's something my daughter can read or somebody else can read. Da 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 da. If you want to be an American, if you American, that's why I say that's the first thing we have to figure out. Because are you against this shit or you with the shit? You can't be both of them. You got to figure out which one you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not stuck in 1964. I'm looking at 2054.
Right.
So where we at? We can't get mad. I don't give a fuck if she with a white dude.
Understand that.
That's her loss.
I think it's
Shit,
a good
that's her
system,
loss.
but I feel like it's really so corrupt. That's the thing. It's like it's a great system, but when it's ran by liars,
It ain't a great system if it's fucked up. That's the point.
But I mean, you can have a good system that's ran by liars that manipulate it. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's what it's been for a long
Because
time.
if the checks and balances and all that shit that they have in play, it works if it was truly, so to speak, God-fearing people. You know what I'm saying? Just
It depends on what are you talking about though? Are you talking about economics? What are you talking about?
They lie about everything.
No, they don't. Not everything. We get Social Security. My grandma
we
get
get
it.
Social Security.
No, I'm just being honest.
that's
I'm
some
just
real
being
shit.
real. They don't lie about everything. It's just what part are you talking about? Are we talking about economics? Are we talking about social issues? It's different.
Politics, politically, the United States is falling apart. We got to understand that and see that part first. I feel like that's the most blatant thing. It's live. We are watching it. That they created. That's why it's all politics. That's why I'm saying. That's why everybody say it's all politics. Politics is usual. Wow, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? It's all politics. They trying to create a vision for your eyes to help you to get you to do what they want you to do. Basically, we don't want you to know we folding like we folding. Shit, goddamn, we going through a lot of different type of shit. They know that we gonna move forward and start, especially with the COVID shit. That's why that was such a bad move, and it was so wild. Just to tap in on what Tweezy was saying. It was so wild. It's like, no, that was just too much.
Yeah.
If you want to titty feed somebody, you know what I'm saying, you don't do them like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now at that point, it's like, okay, wait a minute. Especially with all the access to different knowledge and things like that, man. People are taking over. There's the American government is folding. It's gonna be kings and people running sections and having different type of personal bonds and treaties and shit like that. All that shit finna be dead, like for real, and it's coming fast. Niggas finna have to have and niggas need to have to get their mind right and get their emotions and all that bullshit in check, because you got to be dealing with the next motherfucker. He a king, you a king. Let's figure out how we can make
how
this
we
shit
can live together for
Facts.
real. Not that bitch shit we been doing. Live together for real.
Facts.
and when I say live together for real, y'all know what I'm saying? Look, do your history. The what you call it? The tours, the Trail of Tours. That was real. That was done by a president. Andrew Jackson. Look it up. That was done by a president. And the Supreme Court ruled for the Cherokee Indians. They said it was unlawful for them to do that. And you know what their president said? You made your judgment. Let me see you enforce it. Check it. So, hey, motherfuckers ain't speaking on no bitch shit here. This real shit. Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. You know what you're doing it for.
Facts. I mean, that's
bad.
Them the moves we need to make. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to realize, you know what I'm saying, if we want to be part of the system, we want our own thing. Also, like with changing the narrative and the mindsets.
Oh yeah, that's
how does that work? How does that work?
Yeah, that's
you know, I got questions, man.
Go ahead,
saying, like,
guy.
I love listening to y'all brothers talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree and I disagree and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's all
that's
of
what
that.
makes us kings, man. That's why we together.
You know, it's all of that. But I be having so many questions, so it's like, you know, it comes with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to have our own.
I want to hear what I've been a guy got to say about that.
I think it's gonna be the proof. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you doing it. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be there, type shit. They want you to go come out and shine your light. Right now, you know, the thing is chains and money and all that, but see, the blatant enemy is showing that, and I don't got no problem with white people or nothing like that. But when the black population is uncontrolled, I'm gonna say black because when shit, nigga, who are you? And goddamn me, shit, and they don't know how to control it. They'll do little shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They try to find ways to keep it under control, because if we totally take over our creativity and the things that we're blessed with and just come naturally, you know, you can make us broke as broke. You know what I'm saying? And we create shit.
Talk to them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you can't deprive from so much. You know, it's like we gotta almost kill them, and they'll do that too. You know, it's like, no, you gotta kill that nigga.
And they have. So it ain't we ain't lying. We ain't gotta talk like it ain't happening.
Facts.
So
we gotta see the influence, man. And they want to see us. They want to see us be great. And I say the same thing about the women. It's just a sidebar. It's like, oh, women disrespect men, and this is going on. Like, no, okay, yeah, because she don't respect you. What do you need to do to get your respect? You know, you got to show and prove. Peace to the gods. That's how that goes. You got to see it. You know, if don't nobody go with you, guess what? You got to go by yourself. That's okay. If you believe in it, and that's what time it is, and that's on your spirit, you got to go by yourself. And that's okay. And that's how it starts. Shit, you get rolling, boop, boop, boop. That's what they need to see. That's what's gonna get them going. You know, and we standing up next to all the people that they thought was awesome. You know, and not to knock the people who thought they was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, but shit, they don't want to see us either. That's why they knock us as well. They don't want to see us come, but now we're gonna continue to come and not blame the white man or the black woman or the household. We're gonna hold ourselves accountable. I ain't saying we're gonna blame ourselves. We're gonna hold ourselves accountable.
Yes, sir.
For what it is that we got going, and we're gonna show these niggas all
That's what we gonna do. Coming and coming, you know, they gonna knock this nigga again.
Facts.
Type
yeah,
shit,
I like that.
We gonna get it done.
Facts.
All day.
We gonna be shining right there too.
And we gonna share. That's the thing. Sharing and building.
Reciprocating. Yeah.
You know, outside of what's the word?
Execution. You already know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all this year is execution, man. Most definitely, bro.
Oh,
but
man, what else we got going?
Well,
you got something to chime in
yeah, I'm gonna chime in on that, man. We got Raz on the line. He say that's gonna be tough to answer you as like changing the mindsets. You know, if you just changing mindsets, it's like, what you think? You can speak on it. I've been a guy. What you think about a 10-year maybe? If you start real hard, like now, it might happen maybe 10 years, 5 to 10 years, or maybe what you think?
I'm thinking we already losing a generation right now. The generation just below us, we up at just like not quite 40 yet. You know what I'm saying? In that range, with the 20-year-olds and stuff, they get knocked off pretty quick. We losing a generation right now as far as the black community. Again, I'm saying that because we really have no established identity. I'm talking about people of color type shit. Talk about it. You know, so yeah, they finna knock a whole fucking shit. They already doing it.
So I'm just saying, like, if we start now teaching what needs to be taught within our community, what you think?
Being propaganda, we need a whole agenda. Just like they have an agenda to destroy us, we need that agenda to
uplift us,
and change that mindset.
And we not that. To me, we not that far away. We just our minds just separate. You know what I'm saying? So how long would you, because you got to think like how long it's going to take, because it's not just going to happen automatically. You know what I'm saying? So with us creating our own schools, putting our kids in the school to groom them to be kings like we want them to be kings, teach them financial intelligence, literacy, emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them how to deal with each other, deal with the outside world. You know what I'm saying? If you a military type of individual, we ain't gonna shun you. We gonna teach you what to do when you go in the military. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel school should be. I feel like, hey, when you 12, you should not be, if you thinking about this type of stuff, suppress it till you're this age. Right now you think about this. I know you got these feelings. I know you want to go out and blah, blah, blah. But we are training you to be the LeBron James, or not necessarily LeBron James, but if you want to be a basketball player, we finna teach you how to be that. You don't have to, you will get taught that where we teaching you. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what our kids need. We know what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? So if we started that, how long would you think it'll take for that to become a culture? You know what I'm saying?
It's already a culture. The only thing is it's not regulated, and that's what we're talking about politics. We have not regulated it as kings yet. That's ours. That belongs to us, and it's kind of standing on it, just the way the government does, or the so-called government that's soon gonna be disposed of. You know, and a time frame is really hard to say, because every kingdom has failed. We can't name one kingdom that hasn't eventually met. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm not talking about failing though. I'm talking about where it would how long would you think it will take to catch on and become that? I know you're saying, because to me it ain't became that.
I feel like it
depends. It can spark in a moment.
Yeah.
It can spark in a moment. That's something that can happen out of nowhere. Just like you would be like, even with, let's say Big Sexy. Shout out Big Sexy. You know what I'm saying? Big Sexy came out of nowhere. Ain't nobody never knew nothing about Big Sexy. I ain't gonna say not nobody.
That's more rapping. I'm talking about a straight culture of learning and becoming.
What he's speaking on is that it's like
becoming actually good people, not.
Right,
not ratchet shit.
What he's saying is that
I get what he's saying, but I'm trying to get him to where, because he's not answering you're not answering my question. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to see, because that's, to me, that don't, because like he said about 20 years. I'm thinking 10. If it's working and if you're actually doing it, that's all I'm saying. Not no extra shit. Like if we actually had the utensils to teach our children to become millionaires or whatever we want them to become, how long do you think it'll take to get that culture? We should have some type of time frame if we the ones who's supposed to be doing it. We can't be like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so I mean, but how can we know for sure if we have not?
How long do you want it to be?
The organizations, based on like having the time frame, like the organizations will have to be already in place.
We creating a whole new thing right now. Is what I'm saying. We creating a whole new thing right now. We are the researchers. We are the builders. We are the guys of this new world. You know, to put a time frame on it for us, after a while, after we study, maybe 10 years from now, we could be able to say, oh, it's going to take 10 years. But how will we know if it's not into practice?
How long would it take you? Like if you go back to your youth and was actually put into a school to become who you are today, like, and they prep to that, how long would it took you to do you?
It would have took my lifetime, just like it's doing right now. Facts.
So was that 30 years?
I'm 35, so 35 years. I would be, 35.
So
it would take me 35 years because everything, even when I thought it was bad or any of the things that I thought would that hurt me, I've come to a place I've lived on long enough to be able to see that. Goddamn, that helped me on the low. At that time, I was really resentful about stuff and you know what I'm saying, wanted to get back on motherfuckers and shit. Sometimes I did get my back on motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying. It just, you know, when I look back on it, you know, it's like shit that made me a stronger and better man. If I had not experienced that, I wouldn't be the beauty that I am today. You know what I'm saying? If it would have been sweet all the way through, goddamn me, I wouldn't be me. Shit, I wouldn't be this.
Basically, what I'm getting is basically what my man said about 20 years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely could see it happening in 10 within a 10 year, but it's like that's one that's already raised into that. Born it off, he's born into it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think not born into it by
get it going and have a generation succeed. You know what I'm saying? Seeing some what am I looking at? Is basically some rewards out of the program.
Okay, maybe I'm okay. Maybe I need to ask this then. Let me ask a question, right? So what does reward look like to you? You know what I'm saying? What does prosperity look like to you? Because it's like, okay, in 10 years, what do you want to for sure know you're going to be having? What, you got $1 million or, you know what I'm saying? What does it look like?
So this what it looks like to me. Because I'm speaking because I've been thinking about this for since I got back in the game. And that was in 2017, well 16. End of 2016, beginning of 2017. And it's really, so we went to school. We all know that. We all went to whatever school we went to. And if you didn't go to school, you went to whatever you went to, whatever government shit. If we already have our own system of teaching where we can recognize what these children really want and what we already can see, you know what I'm saying, if we thinking progressive anyway, you know what I'm saying, you can give them all the values as teachers and individuals, as men, kings, queens, all that shit. They already had that direction. That's what a lot of us really don't have, the direction. So if you have the directions in these schools, how long will it take? That's all. And to me, the reward is having more kids directed toward what we really want them to be on and not the bullshit. Yes, we're going to have the bullshit. Yes.
That's the rewards.
The rewards is having more people and knowing that we taught them the right direction. Not leaving them at the crib and one parent gone and everybody at work and all that type of shit, because that's what we got going on a little bit right now. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? Or the phones, all that shit, or they in the school doing the same shit that they were doing at home. But the teacher's mad at us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reward to me. The $1 million is there. We can get that. We done got that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All together, we done got that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's more of having less. I'm tired. We need to have a place where we are actually teaching when to be a man, when not to be. You're always going to be a man. But, you know, at 12, you're not a man. Yeah, you're not a. Don't try to have a family at 12, 15, 16, 18. Not in this time frame. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, and you do good, we still teaching you the proper things to do. We're not throwing you to the side. Oh, you wanna do this? Okay. Y'all come over here. We finna teach y'all how to get through this. You get that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay. So, Pete, it depends on the level of attack that you want to apply on this generation that's under us, the children.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? So, if we're going to press the issue, we're going to have a lot of resistance from them.
Which is cool.
And it's going to be, they got access to guns and all that type of stuff, and it's people that's pushing that agenda. So, within that time, I think if we really apply pressure, within the next 3 years, we can have anybody under 16 whipped into shape. 17 to 16, 17 years old, we can have all even growing into 18, 19, and maybe even 20 within the next 3 years if we really apply pressure. But we would lose a lot of them in the process. And when I say lose a lot of them, it would include death, a lot of things like that, because they just don't know anything else. There's going to be casualties. You're going to have to see that. There are going to have to be examples of this is how this go now. We run shit, this how this go. You know what I'm
on
saying?
our end or on their end?
Both.
It's gonna be on both ends, cause they gonna resent it. Like you say, they got access to whatever they got access to, and if we ain't going for that shit, we gonna always protect ourselves and the ones we trying to bring up like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what sucks about the situation.
But that's my
what
thing.
He's talking about applying
I get
this
that.
generation.
Yeah,
It's like we just need
but
to go grab it.
we don't worry about that as Moses and as them type of people. We don't worry about that. If that's what it is, I don't care about that. The point is to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing something that's right, if you think it's right, all what comes with it is what comes with it, unless you don't think it's right. That's how I look at it.
I think everybody at this table really understand what needs to be done. I think Benegard is just prepping the minds.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's prepping the minds.
I'm willing
Like,
to.
you know
That's what it is.
And
If that's what it is.
When you're in the field, you're in the field, and it's time to make this change that we need to make a change. We don't like what we see in our community, and us as men, we definitely got to do something about it.
Yeah.
We got to do something about it. I don't give a fuck. We don't got flyers on every motherfucker corner. Hey, little nigga, where you going? What you want? What
Man.
you want? You know what I'm saying? But
If
like
you don't
say,
want to
so much
live,
pressure you can apply to this generation.
if
We
you
need to catch it.
don't want to better if you don't want to better yourself, or if the word legacy don't ring in your head, or generational wealth, or taking care of your seed, or leaving something after you leave this earth right here, then you just not on what we on.
Man,
And
that's just the man for you, bro. That shit breaks down.
we got angels watching us, just like it's other people out there watching them. We got angels, and we don't trip off of death for good reasons. Because you know where you going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know where I'm going.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to go against good shit, that's kind of
Swipe. What they say, swipe left.
Swipe. Yeah, because y'all can't stop what the Most High got. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. And I think the guys that's around this table, I listen, and I've been in this game. I fuck with this shit. It's been a point where I just stopped talking because I know I can't do shit by myself. So why am I talking? You know what I'm saying? All I can do is be what I can be to my peoples that I'm around. You know what I'm saying? Until we do this linkage, and I feel that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm willing. And my thing is, we on this podcast right now, and we can talk how we talk. We know Ronnie, we can do these things amongst ourselves first anyway. You know what I'm saying? My people, Yucca Ben, he's on his mission. I'll let him talk more about it, but he's trying to open up that's the dude who I hooked you. He's doing that, starting a school like that, to where we are teaching our kids what we want to teach them, because we not stupid no more.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? They sent us through that bitch to be employees. We didn't know. That ain't, we gonna blame it on our family? No, they didn't know either. We didn't know. Now we know, right?
Right.
Seems like everybody know now, right? So
We gotta move different.
we can move different, man. You right, we gonna get resistance because it's different. Shit, it's different.
But if it's for the best,
What's wrong with it?
right? Shit.
And if
It's
we
like
funded
that.
it ourselves, what's wrong with it? I don't,
Well put, bro.
man, that's all I'm saying, man. We good to go. We got some real brothers around this bitch now, and ain't no lame shit going on.
Ain't it dead though? That shit dead, ain't
Man.
it? Oh man, they don't even know how dead it is. That's because we ain't the ones that people seeing. They ain't even seen this shit. And when we hit, it's gonna be an explosion.
Man.
It's gonna be we're gonna be surprised how much the world is gonna transform, and how much responsibility we're gonna have. and how many cameras gonna even be in your face, how many different people gonna be around you trying to do these different, just sometimes it's gonna be leeches, sometimes it's gonna be good people. It's gonna be hard to discern unless you tapped in divine powers type shit. Like, I mean, the world is finna change drastically, and it ain't gonna be bunches of us. It's gonna be people who tapped in on that power, and even your favorite Bible will tell you that. Many are called, few are chosen, bro. Facts, bro. Everybody can't go, bro. We finna be. That's just.
44,000.
I'm telling you.
That's real. That's what it's the 144,000.
Man, talk to him.
Man, how many it is?
Hey,
I just be listening. I'll be 10 though.
Hey,
and I be wondering every day. I'm like, Lord, am I one of them 100? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm like, bro, I don't be out here on no diva shit. I be out here talking about holy as I can be, as this world will let me be. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know what's what with all this extra shit around. It's you know good people from good people. We all
feel them. You know what I'm saying? Feel their energy.
Yeah, and my thing is, if you read the Bible, whatever you feel in that Bible, because I feel the Moses story. That's how I know that I'm going through them. I feel like I'm going through the Moses shit in my own situation, and the Moses story is the most. That's the story. They tried to turn around, and dude, this is not no piece of cake. Why y'all think freedom and all this shit is a piece of cake? When did that ever? When was that ever that? You got to go through some shit, and now I want to see how you are. Is you a snake? You gonna turn to a snake because it's hard. You're gonna give you a situation where you a snake. Or is you weak? Or you can't keep walking? You gonna walk backwards though. You gonna walk that way, but you can't keep walking this way. It just shows character, man.
Man, look, I feel like that's one of the first things that we should teach them kids.
Yes, sir.
About. Even emotional intelligence should be the number one thing. They're going to gravitate towards what they're going to gravitate towards.
Yes,
we could try to teach them whatever we want to teach them. We could bash anything in their head that we want. But until they get what they like, that when they find out what they like and what they like to do, they'll figure out all the other shit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to get what I like, I got to learn how to read. To get what I like, I got to learn how to count. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the first thing that we have to get is the emotional intelligence together. Because everybody bashing and doing all that old type of shit. But that's what some people find to be fun. But it depends on what lane you in. You're going to always have enemies. I mean, it's just creative. Some people just fall that way. But we teach them about themselves first. Teach them how to keep themselves calm and continue to go after your goal. What you want to do? Type shit. What you want to happen?
Yes, sir.
What you want to happen? And then shit. And if you go outside that line, and if we living in that group, because when I was coming up, it was a little shade of that. Nah, man, you don't need to be out here. You said you was finna do this, and this. You know what I'm saying? That's the old heads was telling me when I was coming up the street. Goddamn me. Now ain't nobody telling that. Everybody encouraging it, or if they there at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Type shit. So I mean, we definitely got to be tapped in on that level to let these kids be birthed and be who they are. The next baby, so that's gonna be the 3 years, and that's gonna be our whole reason for doing it. Putting it in their face, like goddamn me, like, no, you see these babies right here? These some new babies. These some new breed of babies. These babies worth gold. We've been doing this with them for this. So if y'all want this smoke,
right?
We finna fuck y'all up about them, and they finna watch y'all demise, and they gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? You remember seeing that? Peace to the guys, man. I just said plenty. I'm sure. I don't even remember.
Man, I come with the questions. I got every Sunday. I got questions, man. But real time, I think everything was well put. You know what I'm saying? Coming from y'all perspectives and everything. I think the moral of the story is not only does it start with us, but it starts with action. It starts with action, the execution. Other than that, ain't nobody gonna ever respect it Flat out. Shout out Kool.
Shout out Kool.
Shout out Lewis Confliction tonight. Y'all boys at the bar. Don't miss it. If y'all can get up there on Page in Ferguson, it's gonna be lit.
Oh, I'm going. Shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna slide through that joint.